Welcome back. And a religious group under the auspices of Ecumenical Youth Association has given the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko Mohammed, a 7-day ultimatum to step down. President of the association, Dabakiabo Walmat, told a news briefing in Abuja this Monday that if the CJN fails to resign at the expiration of the ultimatum, the group will forward a petition to the National Judicial Council demanding his removal from office. Clevy TV's Rose Aldu was there and now reports.
Trouble started for the CJN when he reportedly called for the implementation of Sharia law in all states of the Federation. Justice Tanko Mohammed was said to have made the call on Thursday, December 19, 2019, during the opening of the 20th Annual Judges Conference which held in Kaduna. Reacting to the statement at the news briefing, the Ecumenical Youth Association said the CJN position is not only at variance with the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution, which he had sworn to protect, but in tandem with cause for the Islamization of the Nigerian nation.
It is quite revealing to note that on Thursday, December 19th, 2019, Honorable Justice Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, made a call for the application of Sharia rule in the entire country, to the dismay and disgust of judges both present and absent. The Chief Justice made the call at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, during the opening of the 20th Annual Judges Conference. Represented by the Grand Cadi of Niger State, Justice Mohammed Danjuma, the Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Chief Justice of Nigeria was quoted to have said, "As we all know, there are sections of the Constitution that allow the implementation of Sharia personal law, and apart from that, we cannot do more. However, we have the number to amend the Constitution to suit our own position as Muslims." He also advocated for increased number of Sharia judges and then demanded Sharia laws should be taught in Arabic instead of English language. The advocacy and call for the implementation of the Sharia Islamic law by the CJN in multi-religious country like Nigeria is nothing short of pursuing the same radical Islamic ideology that is the major driving force of the Boko Haram insurgency. Justice Tanko called for an expansion of the Sharia law, Sharia jurisprudence beyond personal matters in the Constitution is dangerous because it provides justification for the struggle for the establishment of an Islamic State by Boko Haram, ISWAP, and other jihadist groups, which may impress jihad as a religious duty upon the minds of millions of Muslims. It is sad that the Chief Justice of Nigeria ignored very important state matters like the call for restructuring, justice reforms and electoral reforms to address the plethora of issues plaguing the country. He could have even used the platform to demand for respect of court judgment by government at all levels and their agents. Instead, he turned himself into an advocate of religious law. Between the CJN and this group is that they advocate using guns while he advocates using his pen and office. We are a nation built on the rule of law and not the rule of rulers. The statement of the CJN is an insult to the sensibility of the framers of our Constitution and the intelligence of our founding fathers. It can be considered as a breach of the conscience and rights of Christians. This shows that the CJN has left as little faith in the Constitution he has sworn to uphold. This is a statement with an incredible gravity. It is a judicial conduct that has crossed the red line and has mischaracterized the letters and spirit of the Constitution.
The group further called on President Muhammad Buhari to reconsider his administration's visa on arrival policy, marriage certificate, and license payment of 51,000 naira by Capists and churches as they consider it as unfair on the Christians.
SAN. And on the persecution of Christians, we subscribe to the statement of Khan, General T.Y. Danjuma, Her Lordship, Her Ladyship, Baroness Kos, Bishop of Torres, and the reason for the inclusion of Nigeria in watch list by the United States of America. While we call on all Christians, legislators at the National Assembly and State Assembly to be very proactive and vigilant now than ever at the National Assembly. We appeal to the United States, to the United Nations, and the British government, the European Union, among other groups, to prevail on President Buhari to drop these anti-Christian policies.
While also calling on other Christian bodies in the country to remain vigilant and prayerful. The Ecumenical Youth Association urged international organizations to persuade the Buhari administration to refrain from anti-Christian policies, particularly as they affect Christians in southern Kaduna. Rose Audu, reporting for Clearview Television.